Hello everyone, welcome to my new video. So today we'll be discussing about the most requested video, which is related to hair fall. I had received a lot of questions related to what are we supposed to do for hair fall. So I'm not an expert, so yes, definitely I can help you with the do's and the don'ts when it comes to your hair. So moving on, I'll be listing out some couple of reasons why do we face the hair fall. Being first, heredity. So heredity is something, so if in case someone in your family, which is your parents, your grandparents, have been suffering from hair loss at a particular age, then yes, it is kind of natural that even you would be suffering with it. Yeah, so experts say that on an average of 50 to 100 hair fall strands we lose out on a day, but
I feel 100 is actually too much.
On a continuous basis, then you are having hair fall, darling. You need to treat it. Reaching out to an expert, which is a doctor, consulting one, would give you a better idea on what you can do, what are the supplements that you're supposed to take, and how you can treat it much further. Reason number 2, it's the food intake. It's very essential to treat any problem with the root cause itself. So eating right kind of food will help with minimizing of the hair fall. So make sure you're taking your proteins, your beans, your berries, your dal, any form of protein intake very properly. So it will help you with a lesser hair fall over a period of time, and then you can see a lot of difference as well. So moving on to reason number 3, it is the hormonal imbalance or hormonal issues. So people suffering from PCOD, diabetes or thyroid may have a higher chances of losing hair. So if in case you have any of these medical conditions, then yes, there are chances that you will also be losing some amount of hair, and also hair thinning, breakage, any of these also are a result of it. So make sure you reach out to a doctor, consult it, get your blood tests and get to the root cause of it, so that once you start on the medicines of it or the medication of it, it will help you with your hair loss also. You need not take a separate medication on hair fall. Point number 4 being lifestyle. So as we are in a completely polluted environment,
Not now, because we are in the house enjoying, hopefully.
we have been always surrounded with so much of pollution that it does have a very bad effect on our skin as well as on our hair. If you are leaving your hair open when you're stepping out, it does not mean that
It's just getting a very glamorous look, but also it gets a lot of pollutants and dust into your scalp and your hair.
everyone's cycle is kind of very different when it comes to hair wash. So you need to understand when do you need to wash your hair. Washing your hair every day is not good, because you're just removing the natural oils produced by your scalp and your hair. Ideally 2 times a week is essential and good enough to clean. So first, moving on to cleansers. Cleansers, the basic work of any cleanser or a shampoo is just to clean your scalp. So just take a good amount of shampoo, how much is required depending upon your hair length, and just massage it into your scalp and not into your ends, just into your scalp, so that it removes the oil, dust and anything into it. Next, moving on, very essential part is your conditioner. Do not forget your conditioner is what I would suggest. Make sure you use a conditioner after shampooing your hair. So just a coin size of conditioner into your hair, and always apply at the ends of it, and do not drag your conditioner to the scalp or to the roots, because it is going to make it even more oily or greasy later on. Just on the ends, so that you get rid of all the dryness and frizziness. Moving on, next one is mask. Mask are essential. It can treat a couple of hair issues such as hair fall, dandruff, your frizziness, or you're interested to know a couple of DIY hair masks, then do let me know. I'll make a different video. Have this plum hair mask which you can use. So there are different hair masks tackling to different hair issues, such as related to hair fall, or for chemically treated hair, or dandruff, whether it's for your scalp treatment, which can lead to where you use products to exfoliate your scalp, and also there are products for soothing your hair, making it frizz-free, dandruff-free. So when it comes to cleaning your hair, using normal water, not extremely warm water, because that can damage your hair. So keeping a little lukewarm water is good enough when you're cleaning your hair. After cleaning, make sure you're not using any brush on the wet hair. Let it dry. You can also add some serum if in case you have. If you do not have, just 2 drops of any oil and just generously massage and then putting into your hair, not into your scalp, will help the frizz just tame down. Moving on with the pattern of hair fall that you can see and feel and realize that yes, you are suffering from hair fall. So in men, it usually starts from the sides and also in the center. So you would see them developing any kind of M structure on their hair. When it comes to women start losing their hair from the center of the head itself. So if you see and feel that your hair is getting thin, and if you're doing a partition and if you feel you can see more of a scalp, then yes, you are suffering from hair fall issues severely. And there are a couple of myths that I want to talk about. The more you cut your hair, the faster it grows. Ideally, this is just a
myth
and not a fact, because hair grows from the roots and not from the tips. You look more better with a better haircut if you're trimming your hair every 2 to 3 months, and it has got nothing to do with the hair growth. It just makes sure that you're just taken off with all the split ends, any kind of damaged hair, broken hairs, all of that just goes off. It has got nothing to do with the hair growth. And they do say the more you shave, the better density and the more straighter your hair is. Ideally, it has got nothing to do with voluminous and shaving. So this is
a big no-no.
If you like this video, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. I will be extremely happy to help you out with topics like these, and if you are interested to know more about these, do drop in a message in the comment section below. I'll be making much more videos like this. Thank you guys.
Bye. With the root cause itself, to the root cause. What English am I talking? क्या अंग्रेजी में बात कर रहे हैं हम? हमका अंग्रेजी नहीं आवत है.
Any of these diseases?
Diseases?
Lifestyle.